Tuesday with Morrie by Mitch Albom. It's a must-read book. Tuesday with Morrie is a book by American author Mitch Albom about a series of visits Mitch Albom made to his former sociology professor Morrie as Morrie gradually dies of ALS. This book is about the conversation between Mitch Albom and the Morrie. In these conversations, they discuss life, death, forgiveness, trust, and belief because Morrie is dying of a disease and give advice and wisdom in these Tuesdays talk. This book will leave you satisfied with a new outlook of life. Everyone knows they are going to die, Morrie said, but nobody believes it. If we did, we would do things differently. The truth is, once you learn how to die, you learn how to live. Do I wither up and disappear, or do I make the best of my time left? Morrie refused to depress. He became a lightning rod of ideas. He jotted down his ideas on yellow pads, envelopes, folders, scrap papers. Accept what you are able to do and what you are not able to do. Accept the past as past without denying it or discarding it. Learn to forgive yourself and to forgive others. Don't assume that it is too late to get involved. Morrie said, am I going to withdraw from the world like most people do? Or am I going to live? I decided I am going to live, or at least try to live the way I want, with dignity, with courage, with humor. The culture we have does not make people feel good about themselves. We are teaching the wrong things. And you have to be strong enough to say, if the culture does not work, don't buy it. Morrie's passion for books is real and contagious. You take certain things for granted, even when you know you should never take anything for granted. Morrie took more time eating and looking at nature and wasted no time in front of TV sitcoms or movies of the week. So many people walk around with a meaningless life. They seem half asleep. Even when they are busy doing things they think are important. This is because they are chasing the wrong things. The way you get meaning into your life is to devote yourself to loving others. Devote yourself to your community around you and devote yourself to creating something that gives you purpose and meaning. The most important thing in life is to learn how to give out love and to let it come in. Love is the only rational act. Mitch, I don't allow myself any more self-pity than that. Well, the truth is, if you really listen to that bird on your shoulder, if you accept that you can die at any time, then you might not be as ambitious as you are. We are too involved in materialistic things and they don't satisfy us. Morrie had always taken with simple pleasures, singing, laughing, dancing. Now more than ever, material things had little or no significance. When people die, you always hear the expression, you can't take it with you. Morrie seemed to know that a long time ago. We have got a form of brainwashing going on in our country, Morrie said. Do you know how they brainwash people? They repeat something over and over, and that's what we do in this country. Owning things is good, more money is good, more property is good, more commercialization is good, more is good, more is good. We repeat it and have it repeated to us over and over until nobody bothers to even think otherwise. The average person is so fogged up by all this, he has no perspective on what's really important anymore. You know how I always interpreted that? There were people so hungry for love that they were accepting substitutes. They were embarrassing material things and expecting a sort of hug back, but it never works. You can't substitute material things for love or for gentleness or for tenderness, or you have to be honest with yourself. You don't need the latest sports car. You don't need the biggest house. The truth is, you don't get satisfaction from those things. You know what really gives you satisfaction. If you don't respect the other person, you are gonna have a lot of trouble. If you don't know how to compromise, you are gonna have a lot of trouble. In the beginning of life, when we are infants, we need others to survive, right? And at the end of life, when you get like me, you need others to survive, right? His voice dropped. But here is the secret. In between, we need others as well. We are number one. He rises and yells, "What's wrong with being number two?" If we take responsibility for each other, if we only learned those lessons, this world would be a much better place. As long as we can love each other and remember the feeling of love we had, all the love you created is still there. All the memories are still there. You live on in the hearts of everyone you have touched and nurtured while you were here. Love is when you are concerned about someone else's situation as you are about your own.